Good morning, Red Arrow. Happy Thursday, May 19th. Today we are having for lunch
cheese pizza,
Brussels sprouts, corn, apple slices, choice of milk. Now the moment you've been waiting for, Mr. D.
And we have no birthdays to celebrate today, so let's celebrate 2 other holidays. Today is National Frog Jumping Jubilee Day and Circus Day. It is Circus Day because on this day, May 19th in 1884, so that was a long time ago, Ringling Brothers had their very first circus. The Ringling Brothers and Barnum and Bailey are 2 famous circus groups, and they used to travel around in trains, and they would put circuses on in towns all over the United States. You can still see circuses today. They're not quite as common as they used to be, but they're a good time and they're a great show and a good way to be entertained. In National Frog Jumping Jubilee Day, I looked it up because I was curious, and it's not actually about real frogs jumping. I thought maybe it might be. It's about playing the game called Leapfrog. And Leapfrog is where at least 2 people play, sometimes more, and you try to jump over the person in front of you using a frog jump, kind of like this froggy up here is doing. If you've never played Leapfrog, I wouldn't do it on the cement outside. It might be a good at-home game to play sometime, or maybe we'll talk to Mrs. Larson in gym class and see if she can come up with a good way to play Leapfrog safely, because you can get hurt if you're not careful playing it the right way. But today is National Frog Jumping Jubilee Day and Circus Day. Whichever day you choose to celebrate, make it a great one. I have several announcements for today. First off, just to let everyone know, preschool graduation is tonight at 7 p.m. and that's over at the auditorium at Hartford High School, Hartford Middle School. And so if you have a brother or a sister or a cousin that is in our preschool program here at Red Arrow, then they are graduating tonight. They're not done with school yet. They've got 1 more week, but they're graduating. And let's see, tonight is also a school board meeting at 7 p.m. at the boardroom in central office. I'm glancing at my cheat sheet if you can't tell. I keep looking over to the side of the camera here. Tomorrow, grown-ups, our consultant, who will be meeting with us next week, will be here tomorrow just to do a quick meet and greet, and that'll be at 7:50 in our library here at Red Arrow. And all of you who are available and interested in meeting him before you meet with him next week, feel free to come on down. Let's see here. I've got several shout-outs to give. I'm going to start with the DK class, Miss Marnie's class. Shout out for your performance yesterday. I have a video that was sent to me so I could see the performance. I heard from some of the seniors last night when I was at ball fields that they really enjoyed the show. And so thank you very much to all of you for being such great performers. And thank you, Miss Marnie, for putting that together for us so quickly. I have a shout out for the 1st and 2nd graders during recess yesterday who were playing soccer. This is from Mrs. Williams, and she said, "Thank you for being respectful to our senior citizens. I heard that when our guests were coming in, you guys made sure the game stopped so the ball wouldn't hit them as they were walking past you. So thank you for being so thoughtful and so respectful. That was very, very grown up of you. So thank you for that." I need to give a shout out to the kindergartners for great behaviors on their field trip yesterday, and that comes from the kindergarten teachers. I heard you had an excellent field trip and did really well on the bus and at the zoo and everything, and I heard the grown-ups did a great job too. So thank you to everybody. And I have to give a shout out to the K1 classes for their field trip. It was a pretty cool trip taking the train. And I want to say to all of the students, thank you for being so respectful on the train. We all use safe behaviors. To the teachers, what a cool field trip. And thank you for everyone on that. Whew, you'd think I'd be done, but I've got one more. This one is to Mrs. Thifalt's class. Now listen to this one. I know a lot of you are doing IXL in your classrooms. Mrs. Thifalt's class has been working with IXL math also. And as of yesterday, her class has finished, are you ready? 10,000 math problems. That's just one classroom of kids have done 10,000 math problems. So then I was wondering, how many does that mean each kid has done approximately or on average? So I checked it out with my calculator. Every student in Mrs. Thifalt's class has successfully done 476 math problems on IXL. That is a whole lot of math, and here's what I know that means. Because you've done so much practice, I'll bet you're that much stronger at math already. So thanks for that hard work, Mrs. Thifault, second graders. Keep it up. Great job. And those are all of my announcements. Let's go ahead and check in with Mrs. Hall for a special What's Happening at Red Arrow.
Next week, we'll be having the Red Arrow Book Fair, a reading event packed with excitement. Our theme is Feeling Groovy. This will make reading an exciting and entertaining time for everyone. From Monday, May 23rd until Friday, May 27th, students will have time to shop with their class during the school day. We'll also be hosting a Groovy Grandparents' Day on May 24th from 1 o'clock to 3 o'clock, where grandparents are welcome to come and take their students to the book fair to buy books.
You should read because you can learn things you never knew.
You should read because you get smarter. What's up, women and men? You should dig reading because you can learn bigger words. When you read, you can go places. You should read because it makes you a better learner. You should read because you can get better at big words and better at reading.
Reading is far out.
Guys, make sure you get Doug, Boogie, and Mrs. Sumner's book for next week. Peace.
You can also order books online at scholastic.com/fair. You can order starting May 14th through the 25th.
Peace, love, books.
Thank you for that great book fair commercial. And if you've not already noticed, the book fair containers, the big silver carts, have arrived. Mrs. Sumners will be putting those out, not today during the school day, but maybe tonight after everyone goes home and she can work quietly in the building. And soon there'll be time to look at the book fair and to, if you bring money, to buy books at the book fair. And I know it'll be an exciting time. And so looking forward to seeing what new books have come to our school that we can have a chance to buy and enjoy and laugh with. So there you go. Book fair commercial. Thanks, guys. And with that, would you please stand for the pledge?
And now from Mr. Hackman's class to help us with the pledge, we have
Tasia. Valeria. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic which is one nation under God, indivisible, and justice for all. Are we done?
Thank you, pledge helpers. That was a great job. And everyone have a great day, learners.